Greetings, fellow adventurers. WULF-OF-STEEL here, and today we're back in Fallout 4 on the PS5. And some great new mods that have extended assets that have made it to the PS5. I'm going to attempt to include them in the comments here so you can see my full mod list and check it out for yourself. And the one that's given these great pine trees, though, that's not an external assets one. That's a regular one. That's the Christmas mod. You know what I love about it? First of all, I love the pine trees in Sanctuary. I think it just adds depth and just makes it look even more awesome. But also, free lights. I mean, yeah, they're Christmas lights, okay, but still, free lights and decorations that you didn't have to spend any resources on. So that's a win in my book. And just to let you know, it also adds these same decorations to Red Rocket. So you get two settlements that get some free lights and decorations and cool pine trees and stuff. So hell yeah. Anyways, so I'm obviously just starting out again, new playthrough, and one of the things that's been just driving me batshit ever since the most recent update is the game crashes on the PS5 have been just unbearable. You know, I can't seem to make it more than 15 minutes without the game crashing, and I just gave up. And then I recently just tried something for the first time in a while. So I noticed the other day, I would just happen to be, browsing through the PlayStation Plus, and it was taking forever for anything to load up in there. I couldn't see a single game, nothing. And I'm like, what the F is going on here? I mean, I've got blazing fast internet, like phenomenally fast. So I couldn't, and everybody's always saying, oh, you want to use the wired network connection. That's the best. The network connection is the best. And then I came across a Reddit thread that was talking about Xfinity routers specifically, and that for some reason there is an issue, some kind of issue between the Xfinity routers and the PS5. And I mean, I'm not a computer science major, so I can't even get into it really. But obviously, it said there was. So I thought, wait a minute. I wonder if the game would work better or the system would work better if I just, instead of going, connecting off the LAN, which they say is the best, but in this case, maybe it's not. Maybe because of my router being an idiot, maybe I should try to connect off the wireless network. So I switched. I went into the network settings and went to my wireless network. I shit you not. Boom. All the games suddenly appeared within a split second on the PlayStation Plus. So I'm giving this a go now. We'll see if we can make it to the 30-minute mark without a game crash. And if we do, then I'm going to say my theory has been proven. That most of my game crashes had to do with the Xfinity router BS, whatever the F is going on with that. And it may not be. I think it's a very specific model of Xfinity router, which is the one I have. I don't remember the name of it, but if you look up the thread, I'm sure you'll find it in Reddit if you're interested. But anyways, if you've been experiencing like a mind-numbing number of crashes since the update, and you have Xfinity, give this a try. Actually, don't yet. Let's see if this works first, and then we'll go from there, okay? But so far, as you can see, the game's looking gorgeous, like better than ever. I think those new mods I put in really are making a difference here. And okay, so I'm at the part now where I got to build beds. I'm very specific on how I do this particular part of the mission, and how I set up Sanctuary. I'm not really I don't spend a lot of time. I mean, I come back and I really deck things out, but to beginning, I don't really spend a lot of time with um, gussying things up. I'm very Spartan in the sense that I just want to give what we need to get the job done. So basically, I'm using bunk beds. So every time I slap a bed down, it's actually 2 beds. And all I want to do right now is I want to make sure I've got my 20 in the settlement because, that way we'll be able to grow. And so now we're up to 6. Crying out loud. I get so disoriented sometimes. Everything looks the same in these damn places. All right, so I got that house. Okay. And hey, if you're a modder, right, and you're still modding, you haven't decided to abandon the world and just retire from modding, please do us all a favor on the PlayStation. Get your mods over here, okay? Please. I mean, you've seen what happened with Skyrim, right? Skyrim is looking better than ever on the PS5. Like, a majority of the best mods that Skyrim has to offer are now available on the PS5 as well as the Xbox. The only thing I think that I would really like to see on the PS5 that's not there yet is the creation known as A Tale of Blood and Snow. And at this point, I don't see any reason why they couldn't put it on there, because there's plenty of other mods with external assets that are on the PlayStation now. So obviously they've opened up the gate, and I've seen them now on Xbox. I mean, on Fallout 4 for the PS5. So it is happening now. It can be done. So come on. I'd like to see for Fallout 4 some of the mods that I love that I use on the Xbox. I'd love to see on PS5. Obviously CBBE, because I like women to look beautiful. And of course, along with that, you got Classy Chassis. That's a necessity. Okay. As well as Extended Blood textures. That's an absolute must-have as well. And let's see. There is a creature retexture I've already got that that somebody created for the PS5, ported from another creator on the Xbox. The whoever it is in the PS5 got permission to go ahead and get it over here. So kudos to that effort, and looking forward to seeing how things look with that. Okay. But yeah, and then another thing that I absolutely flipping love on Xbox, I would love to see on the PS5 is Sanguinaire. So if that modder is no longer wasting it, I wouldn't say wasting, but if it's no longer modding, get a hold of him, get his permission, and port it over, please. Sanguinaire, Extended Blood textures, and CBB and Classy Chassis. I'd be happy with those.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
I'm sure you've noticed that my character has synth eyes. That's not a mistake. I'm working on a storyline that he's a synth himself and doesn't know it. I like to clean this area up. I hate the idea of trash in the water. It just bugs me. All Looking good. Love the mist on the water too. That's another mod that I'm using. Okay. Resources, water. I'm gonna put these bad boys in here. Uno, dos, trace. And then here's another mod I'm using, which is the wireless generators. I like to use the power onlys. There we go, 30 water. That'll take care of everybody and then some. Okay. Oh, sorry, it's Sturgis. Oh, there we go. Are you in here? Or are you out there? You're out there, of course you are. All right, now let's go.
Sturgis.
What do you want now?
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable
I gotta
supply
want
of clean
food, right?
water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
All right, I'm gonna go over here first. Nah. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. I'll leave those trees alone. I just plant corn here. I use the cheat room so I can give myself tons and tons of corn, and I just use that as my main staple. Which, if this were an apocalypse, I mean, in reality, corn would be a huge staple anyways. I mean, it always was. Make bread with it, cornmeal mush. Mix it with pretty much everything else. Not to mention, you can use it to make sugar, corn syrup. Use it to make fuel. One of the most versatile crops there is. Later, as I go to other settlements and I get my hands on some potatoes and stuff, I'll start using those as well. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Otherwise, Marcy can't even. Oh, there is a door there. Son of a beast thing. Whatever. Don't care. All right, we got food. We got somebody planting, right? Marcy's planting. Yeah, okay, so we're good with that.
Hey, Sturgis.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Okay. Now for that, first of all, let's get this out of the way.
Excuse me.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Don't mention it. You guys have been through hell, huh?
You have no idea. In these past few months, we've lost everything. My son, he's... He's gone.
I understand how you feel.
But you
Yeah,
and I...
Uh-huh.
yeah. Okay.
I just want to trade a few things.
All right, pal. Let's make you look a little more badass than this, okay? I don't want to give you cage armor. I'm saving that for somebody else. What do I want to give you? Let's see. Minuteman hat. Road leathers. There we go. So we'll give you road leathers, Minuteman hat, and some leather armor. Okay, cool. And then let's give you a decent weapon. You know what? I'm going to give you that gun that I don't use that... Um, or actually... Yeah, I don't think I am going to give you that gun I don't use. Yeah, there we are. Short laser musket. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah?
Okay. So now you're still walking like a frickin' whatever, but at least you don't look completely lame anymore. Now what I do with him is I go ahead and I set up a guard post right here ish. The reason I put it here is I don't want to put it in the main track because traders come through here, and if I put it in the front here, it's the barometer gets stuck. But I put it over here to the side so we can still watch everything. Okay, so I give him a job, and this just keeps him out of the way because he's one of the most annoying characters in the game. So now he's got a job, and he'll just shut the hell up. But obviously, it's not quite enough defense yet. I want some more. So the next thing I'm going to do is throw in some turrets. Put one there. One there. Okay, now our defense is looking better. And then come back over here. And one more guard post. Because this is a little open kind of area that looks a little vulnerable. So I figure putting that there. Just and then eventually I'll assign somebody to that. And so that's now we got the defense at 22, which is good. So that takes care of that. Yo, why do you keep coming back here?
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Yeah. Okay. So now I got that mission out of the way. Now, at this point, I'm not going to jump into the Minutemen missions. I mean, granted, you know, I've just spoken to Preston, and I've already got the first one assigned to me. But here's the issue. I am going to want to get the Nuka World missions done before I do the Minuteman missions. The reason for that is because if you join the Raiders and you have no choice but to join the Raiders when you go to Nuka World, I mean, you can kill them all afterwards, which I always do, because fuck the Raiders, but you have to join them at first. And if you do that, that's going to piss off Preston here, because he's going to be like, oh my God, how'd you join them? Blah, blah, blah. So I would rather get that shit out of the way and get Nuka World done and get all my experience and everything else I want out of Nuka World before I come back here and do the Minutemen quests. That way I don't tick off Preston and screw up my relationship with the Minutemen. That's my thinking, okay? Whether or not I'm correct in that logic, I don't know. But that's my thinking anyway. So, but that said, the next thing I'm going to do is let's just head on down to let's just head on down to Red Rocket, just so I can show you. Red Rocket. Oh, before I even do that, though, you know what? Let's save. If you don't already do this, I highly 100% recommend shutting off all automatic saves and just do manual saves frequently. Oh, hey, do I have jet for you? Let me check.
Ma'am,
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us.
I used to live here.
Blah 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 blah
The site can help?
blah blah blah. Here's some
Here.
jet.
Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the site wants to take me. Diamond City holds it, but you find it.
Sure.
That's... Phew.
Uh-huh. Mama Murphy.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Absolutely.
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
Okay. Now for Mama, this is as far as I go with her. I mean, there's no need to continue to have her do the visions, and it'll just kill her anyways. I only do it just enough so we can get to the point where we can make her chair, because I'm tired of seeing her like aimlessly scoop her way up and down and up and down and up and down. So if we make her chair, she'll go sit in her chair and she'll, that's what she'll do. So I usually use this room here. I figure, because she has that connection with the past and everything, I figure why not make Sean's old bedroom her new place. So let's deck it out a little bit without going too overboard. We're gonna want some. Excuse me. Let's see. No, nothing like that. Yeah. Put that there. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. And then, hey, that looks nice, huh? Seeing the rose bush out there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to put in a rug. What do we want? What looks okay? Coca-Cola. That doesn't really fit. Not the aesthetic for Mama Murphy, anyways. I want something a little more. So, no, I don't think that's gonna work for Mama Murphy. That's more like for one of my nightmare realms. Mama Murphy is not my sleep demon, my sleep paralysis demon. No. Huh. I'm kind of disappointed that these are the only colors I've got to choose from, but yes, okay. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is, guess that's not where I want to go, huh? No, this is where I want to go. Here we go. Okay. I want the kind of shrubbery. There we go. This guy. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not even. I'm not trying to make it even. I'm just trying to make it look full. Okay? Actually, before I do that even, I want to give her some lights now. And I usually like the pink ones. I think that they match the whole, natural, kind of almost like they kind of give an ultraviolet kind of vibe to them, which is kind of what I'm going for here, in a way. Actually, I could use a few more plants over here. There we go. That looks good. Okay. It's a nice, relaxing, kind of peaceful place for her to just sit her crusty old bones in. And, you know, she'll look like she's the wise fortune teller lady, and this is her little place, you know. She'll be heading there. And, okay, so that's it for Mama Murphy. Cool beans. And we got, oh, you know what else? Before I take off, before I head to Red Rocket, because this settlement's all good to go now. We got all the food, defense, we got everything set up for a full population. So let's go ahead and let's get a beacon going. Now to power this, I'm just going to go ahead and make another wireless one here. Stick it right on there. And now I'm going to connect it wired rather to this. There you go. That's how you activate that. Piece of cake. I know it seems dumb, but for whatever reason, the wireless generators don't work on the settlement radio doohickey thing. It needs to be physically plugged into something. So, whatever. I'll make it work, and that's what I did. So, come over here. Oh, cool. The guy's gone. Yeah, there was a guy here, a body. We all know that one. And I tossed him in the water here. And there he is. Cool. Cool. It was glitching at first. He would keep coming back. I'd be like, why does this body keep coming back up here? But nope, he's gone now. Oh shit, what's going on here? Back there, I was like, what are you doing? They're answering the call of the whatchamacallit already. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. Oh, by the way, dog meat, he's in sanctuary. I already moved him. I already took care of the freaking rats here and stuff, but see, yep, more lights here and Christmas trees and stuff. So yeah, good stuff. I might want to get rid of that fridge, but not right now. But yeah, I'm not going to do anything more with settlements, like I said, until I take care of Nuka World. And of course, I got to be level 30 or higher to do that. So now, and of course, I could, in theory, go to the cheat room and up my experience just to get to level 30 now. But here's one of the things I've noticed, and this is true not only of Fallout, but I know for a fact it's also true of Starfield. Keep note. If you level up artificially too early in the game, you will crash the game. Somehow they've got something set up in there where they're like, you have to progress to a certain point in the game in order to be at a certain level. I don't know exactly how the numbers line up, but I do know for a fact if you artificially level yourself up too fast, you'll just crash the game. So, unfortunately, you got to do this pretty much organically. So, but hey, that being said, fuck was that? All right, whatever. But that being said, one of the things that makes Fallout 4 super, super easy on the PlayStation 5, this is not available on the Xbox, by the way. I don't even think it's available on the PC. It's a PS5 exclusive. I'll show you what it is. This bad boy here, Ultimate Stealth Ring. As long as you're wearing that, you are 100% invisible 100% of the time. Whether you're running, walking, crouching, doesn't matter. You won't appear invisible to yourself, like I can see myself, but and you'll still be visible for scripted events. So if somebody is supposed to talk to you, they'll still acknowledge you. But as far as combat is concerned, enemies, monsters, and thingies, they do not see you. Now, if you shoot with a non-silenced weapon, they will track the sound of your weapon, but they can't see you. So if you're like, for example, if you're fighting melee, you're deadly as hell because no one will ever see or know you're here. You know, so that makes fighting and everything so much easier. It also makes photographing wildlife really freaking fun because you can walk right up to a Yalgoi or a Deathclaw and just snap a picture. They don't even know you're there. That's I love doing that. Okay. Anyways, so at this point in the game, let's see. What I'm going to do is okay. I'm going to do the first step, but I'm not actually going to talk to the people at 10 Pines Bluff. I'm only going there to get 10 Pines Bluff on the map. Okay. Okay. And then from there, my intention is to head down to, what is it, Lexington, I think? Because Lexington is a good mile marker, if you will, for our journey towards Diamond City. And I'm actually, the reason I'm going to Diamond City isn't necessarily go to Diamond City yet. My intention is to do the Brotherhood quest first. But I'm going to get this place on the map because this is an important area.
This is gonna be fun.
And notice how no one's shooting at me because they don't know I'm there. The mod I'm using for the creature retextures, I think they said it's for everything except ghouls. Oops. Uh-oh. Sorry, buddy. I don't need the meat. Poor pupper. Yeah, I definitely need advanced blood textures. We need to port that over, people. It makes the combat effects so much better. That's important for immersion, honestly, because the default, the base unmodded vanilla, if you will, Bugthesda blood effects are just so comical. It's just there's no realism to it at all. All right, so 10 Pine Bluffs is on the map. Okay, that way we'll be able to go back to that later. Okay. I grab all the hub flowers I can, baby, because I like to make that hub flower tea. It's a nice little XP boost right there. Okay. Because I'm paranoid, saving again. I will later clean up some of those other saves I don't need. Where are we at already? Holy crap, bro! We're past 35 minutes and I haven't had a game crash yet. Can we make 40? I do have a mod to make the moon bigger. That's, to me, that's just, I have to. Oh, and since I'm fighting these guys, let's have some berry mentats so I can see them better. Got anything good? I'll take those. And I'll take that. Oh, man. Do I have any, there we go. See the way it was acting confused? It's like I know there's something there, but it just can't pinpoint me. Man, why it was so hard to hit that one. I don't think there's any more over there. I think I got them all. Let's just double check. There we go. Got all those. Yep. I think we're good. Sweet. Okay. Nothing really in there worth bothering, wasting my time with. Oh, another ghoul. Oh, yeah, hold on. That's another thing. Another request. The ghoul retexture. Definitely need that one. The one that makes them look more like zombies with their ribs showing and glowing eyes and shit. That's an absolute must-have, too, because I absolutely hate the ghoul design in Fallout 4 / Fallout 76. I hate their look. Whoever the artist was, you're fucking numbnuts, because they look like shit. They don't look cool at all. They don't look scary or menacing. They look freaky and just dumb. Okay? I like the ones that make them look like Evil Dead. Like they look like flesh-covered skeletons. That's a freaking awesome mod. And that's how they should look, in my opinion. Not whatever this shit is. So that's an absolute must-have as well.
How many tables do I have before I need to hire a waiter or someone?
No idea what you just said, buddy, but whatever. Okay, so here's the parking lot in Lexington. You know what's hilarious is when you have Sanguinaire, this place is the home of the Bestia vampire clan, which is basically their version of the Bruja, which is really cool. My favorite vampire clan in Sanguinaire. But anyways. Okay. And here is where I get some cool Slocum Joe swag. Okay. And I'll grab that sweet roll because we all love our sweet rolls. And I'll come over here, grab some caps, and I'm going to make some tea. I'm not going to use it yet. I'm going to wait until I fight the Brotherhood battle, because that way I'm going to maximize my XP gains. But on my way to Diamond City, I'm going to go ahead and get Corvega on the map here, just because I know I'll be going there later. Yeah, they don't see me, which is fucking awesome. I even have my freaking light on and they don't even see that. You know, that's just, how cool is that? Okay. I think I want to go this way. Fuck him. Are you kidding me? All right, hold on. What is going on here? Ah, shit. Oops. Well, that was fucking dumb. Okay. Guys are probably like, yeah, you just went in a big circle. It was the donuts, man. Blame it on the frickin' donuts. Damn Slocum Joe's donuts, bro. It got me tripping. All right. You know what? Let's take a quick detour, since we can. Even though it's nighttime and things aren't going to show up very well. Bro, look at how cool Yaogoy looks now. They're bigger. And scarier looking. This retexture is pretty fucking awesome. Look at him, he's like, where are you, dude? I know you're here. I'm glad he can't see me. I am so glad he can't see me. I'm not rescuing any of the dogs yet either. I don't do that until I get some settlements to send them to. But I do like getting Grey Garden on the map, because obviously we're going to be going there later. Oh, you know what else can happen now? I'll bet you. Yep. There it is. That's for the Brotherhood.
Automated message repeating. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization ARCS, Pharaoh 9-5. Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station.
Now, I don't do this mission yet, but I get it on the board so I know where the Cambridge Police Station is. Before I go there, there's one weapon that, for me, in the early stages of the game, and actually even later stages of the game for that matter, is absolutely essential, and that's the Thunderbolt. Because the Thunderbolt's just awesome, and it's a great, like if you're fighting crowds of zombies, it's awesome because you can set it on full auto and just nuke them with that thing. So I like to get that first, but since that's in the Cambridge crater, it's important to get Cambridge on the map. So let's go ahead and head there. I like the fact that my AP pill hasn't worn out yet. That's awesome. Okay. I just want to be careful. I don't want to actually get close enough yet to engage in the fight. I just want to get close enough so I could get, yeah, College Square. That's an important area in Cambridge. Okay, oops. One more request I have. One more mod I think is a must-have for the PS5 that's on the Xbox and PC is the cheat terminal. The cheat terminal is just useful in so many ways. I would love to see that come out on the PS5. Come on, modders. Let's go. Start working your magic. Get your name out there. Get known all over again. Can you be the hero that we need? Oh, by the way, Masters of the Universe just came out on Prime today. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend. It's pretty awesome. And being a fan of the old Masters of the Universe original cartoon, I thought they did a really faithful job of keeping the original spirit. Overall, I just think it was really well done, really tasteful, really faithful. Good job, fellas. You know, I really enjoyed it. And that's the Cambridge Police. That is not where I want to go right now. And this over here, this is the CIT place. The reason it's glowing green like that is another mod I have where any place that's got radiation is going to glow green. I thought that was a cool thing. So, like, there you go. Okay. CIT ruins. Yeah, we did that. Alright, where the fuck? Is that it over there? Yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah, of course I've got a mod that gives me unlimited jetpack. Yeah, that's definitely it. That's the Cambridge Crater. That's where the Thunderbolt is. Love this mod too. What's the point of cheating? It's about having fun. That's what it's all about. If you can't handle that, I mean, that's your thing, whatever. I really don't give a shit. Alright, let's get here and let the champions take care of the zombies. Or fools, whatever. It's always fun to watch this. That glowing ghoul's giving that boy a bad time. Oh, and they're getting it going after the other champion too. Oh. There we go. Nice! Good job, you. Alright, this weapon ain't really getting a lot done here. Only 18, 25. I don't have a lot of ammo for that though. Got plenty for this one. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do this ultimatum, whatever the hell that is. There we go. There we go. Thank you, baby. There we go. Best damn weapons in the entire game. Tactical hardened 10mm. Yeah, sure. Grab that. Oh, BOS. Oh, yes, sir. Thank you. I don't need these things. No thanks. Oops. Okay. And somebody else has a mod for this gun. There it is. Okay. Alright, now I just need to get far enough away from that area. Okay, yeah, so I'm not taking radiation damage because you can't go anywhere if you're taking radiation damage. You can't fast travel. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. That's good. Now, Thunderbolt. Gonna favorite that bad boy, and we're gonna stick that right here. Now, see that? You can just continuously fire this thing. It's just freaking awesome. Absolutely love this weapon. Very handy. And yeah, now that I got it, before I go and help out the police, the popo, I want to go back to, yeah, they're right near College Square, so that'll be a piece of cake. I'm gonna go to Red Rocket because they have a weapons bench here, but it's unpopulated, so I don't have to worry about anybody bothering me. Okay. Thunderbolt, standard capacitor. Let's see. I guess we'll go with the boosted. Through barrel, yep. Beam focuser, yep. Beautiful. We just made it even more badass. Fantastic. Okay. And that's about all we got time here, folks. It is almost 55 minutes now, and I haven't had a crash yet. And I've got like 72 mods going. So, yeah, that was the secret sauce. It was changing from going to a wired network to a wireless network. For my particular router, for whatever reason, it was crashing the game, which makes sense because the system constantly checks on the creations, and the creations were not working correctly because of the network problems. So there you go. So if you're having crashing problems, I would recommend switching to a wireless network. I know it sounds dumb, but then again, a lot of this shit is. Anyways, appreciate you. And until the next adventure.